Tiffany Sips here. Guess what I have in the building today? I have Chef Aaron. He is amazing. He is the top chef at Bergen Community. Could you tell us a little bit about yourself, please?
Absolutely. My name is Chef Aaron Morrisey, born in Paterson, New Jersey, but raised in Inglewood, 4th Ward, you already know. I am now the head culinary chef here at Bergen Community College. I run all the culinary arts department programs. I am a Miss Tiffany's chef professor, and I'm happy to be here. Also coach Inglewood football, do a lot of philanthropy in Inglewood and other towns as well, and just love being a man of the world and the community.
He is being very humble. He has poured into our seniors, had a cooking class for our seniors. He's been featured on the Food Network. He has cooking class for our youth. He has impacted our community so much. Yes, he works at Bergen Community College, but he is the community. This chef has...
I like that.
Is just absolutely anointed and amazing. Chef, now, we do offer different types of courses here. We offer a certificate program because everybody is not, everybody doesn't want to receive their degree. But I came into this program through a certificate program, event management, and now I'm pursuing hospitality. Would you mind telling us a little bit about what Bergen Community offers?
Bergen Community College offers a vast, very different programs. When it definitely comes to hospitality and HRM, to be exact. We do have an accreditation with a certificate to make sure that you get just a culinary degree, but we also do have a hospitality degree in that whole form. The certification will just really focus on more your culinary skills, your knife cutting skills, your baking, your pastry, things like that to execute in the kitchen, as well as your hospitality degree will give you that broader spectrum. When you go in there, you understand how to manage hospitality expectations, how to deal with tourism, how to deal with event planning, how to deal with hotel and lodging, how to do all of those things. So I do love the fact that we offer different things.
Yes, you do.
We also have beverage management as well as here. We also have a wonderful baking and pastry department. So those of you who don't want to focus on just culinary, but like more of the sweet aspects, we have a wonderful chef and Chef Toma Zilka and Miss Christiana, who we love with specialty cakes and do amazing jobs here.
Bergen Community offers a lot to the community. Now, could you tell us a couple of programs? Or I know I'll be one of the chefs cooking for the Boulevard Bistro.
Absolutely.
Would you just explain what some of the events that's coming up, or how people could tap in and join our community as we pour out, as we cook, as we cater? We do so much here.
Man, we do a lot. Obviously, Bergen Community College, we put in community. But we want to make sure that we tend to the nutritional aspect of our peers. Okay. Yeah. So like Tiffany was saying, we do have a Bergen Bistro here that we do support, and we do feed our peers, our colleagues, and our staff. It is open to the public. We do allow you to come as long as you have a reservation. The link will be at the bottom for you to follow.
And I believe it's like under $20. You receive a 4-course meal.
Absolutely. And it might be 5 sometimes. You get a soup, a salad, an entree, a dessert, a mocktail, and sometimes we get bread and a amuse-bouche depending on the inflation prices for that week. But we do offer a lot besides just culinary aspects. We do have a lot of things coming up with Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We do a lot of things for the Black History Month Committee. There's a lot of other organizations on campus which you can walk out to. We have a 5K walk and a 5K run. We have open houses for those of you who are looking to get into maybe college courses that may not be in culinary, but other things as in aviation, nursing, dental hygiene. So we do have all those things accessible to you, and we want to bring you in with these fun events, with these fun, community involvements, so you can then see how you can, evolve yourself.
Yes, and I definitely want to give a shout out to Professor Rhonda Draper.
Absolutely.
Who is amazing, is over the program here, the HRM.
Yep, Hotel Restaurant Management Program.
And also Professor John Batman, interested in culinary or chef or any of the food industry. I believe there's some events that do happen during the year that you might recommend, like the Food Network. I'm not sure of all of the events. Stopping by wineries.
Absolutely. There's other things that we do have involvement in. Unfortunately, we can't take the students there because they're outside of the college aspects, but we do offer them some, communications, some affiliations with these places. We have a lot of places like some wineries in upstate New York. We have some connection to the International Restaurant Food Show in New York City as well. At the Jacob Javits Center as well. Chef Sherry Wilson, who was our wonderful technical assistant. Shout out to Cher Bear. She has a lovely connection with Dining Out Magazine. They throw a lot of expos, have a lot of exposés. We do the Health Expo. 2 years ago, Sherry actually got me invited to the Hackensack Medical Meridian Health Expo. We were at MetLife Stadium. We got to do some cooking for them. It was fantastic. We have a wonderful hydroponics department here who works with the FDU department. So we have some farm to table aspects where we're dealing with another university to help us bring those things in. So it's really incumbent on us creating that community right now for everything. With obviously cooking being a focal point, because we know and we understand that food brings people together. That understand that it starts from the inside out, and how you feel your inside is then how you will shine on the outside. So that's what we're trying to do here.
Now, Chef Aaron, you are a phenomenal husband. I met your wife. She's such a
shout out to Bay.
Hello. She's such a sweetheart. And you're a dad. Do you have any tips for just our fathers who are just striving to do right, with their families and striving to be patriarchs in the community? Do you have any advice for them?
Yeah. I know it's hard, speaking to those individuals, those men out there, of the fathers, of the husbands, trust, we know it's hard. And I'm going to just say this, and I know sometimes you don't get the recognition you deserve maybe all the time. All right. I know I do. Love my wife. But we want to make sure that we are staying consistent. We are showing up. We are staying consistent. We are being active as much as possible as we can. We do understand that paying the bills and being providers is our focal point.
Yeah.
And that's something that you do on a daily basis without anybody even think about it. But reading that book at night, brushing her teeth, bringing the flowers home, doing the dishes one time, okay, maybe cooking dinner, or, maybe taking a walk with your daughters once in a while, putting the phone down and having a conversation, show up to that volleyball game. Doing those things go a long way for those individuals. Sons, daughters, even brothers. I have a wonderful relationship with my siblings, and I love the fact that we show up for one another every single day, every single time. Love my mom too. Love you, Andrew.
Hello.
We want to make sure we show up for them. That's as fathers, as patriarchs, as the leaders in that household, consistent. Showing up, being there. No matter how we feeling at the time, no matter what we going through, we have to make sure we are available. So make sure as fathers, as leaders, as patriarchs, as all those, make sure you have yourself available, from all aspects, don't have anything try to cloud your judgment, try to mess you up from anything, try to get you sleepy, from making sure you show up and be there for yourself and for those other individuals. We have to be present.
Great. Now, do you have any tips for anyone who wants to enter the industry? Maybe they are not local at Bergen Community, but do you have any tips for the general, United States, anyone who's interested in getting a culinary certificate or degree or starting their own business?
Absolutely. There's a lot of tips. There's a lot of different doorways you can enter and kick open for yourself to get started. My personal advice, and I guess, one that I live by, for whatever I wanted to do, will be just get started.
Yeah.
Whatever possible, however possible you can do it, get started. A lot of people who wanted to sell food or wanted to, be in the culinary industry, the first thing they sold was probably a lemonade stand. Was probably going to BJ's at Costco's, getting that, 35 2-pack of Reese's and Skittles and going to school and selling anything for $1 and making that money and seeing how you can take something and provide joy to some people and make an income. But whatever it be, whether you sell something for $1, 50 cents, $2, $20, once you make that first initial sale, now you're professional. Now you understand that what you make is demanded out there and can receive some income. And now you start to do that and do that even more. And little by little, as long as you can control it and you can maintain it, you keep doing it. You start small. You always start small, utilizing all the free aspects we have, technology, Instagram, using your peers, your family members, utilizing them. Cook some food, have them post about it, have them eating it. You're going to cook anyway, invite people over for a tasting party. Use that as a way to use PR for your page to then launch it. And guess what? If those are the friends who are your real friends, they'll tell somebody who will then tell somebody who will then tell somebody, and hopefully all those will now become clientele. And that's how it'll work. And that's how you'll then get your business off the ground and then start. And for what was started as a video on the phone is now a food truck, and then a brick and mortar store, and now, whatever it can be possible.
Now, this just popped in my spirit, so I'm just going to ride with it. Our children. So what if your child is interested in cooking at a very young, more than just interested, more like a passion. How do you nurture that passion or that gift in a child?
Well, you have to fuel it. Number one, you have to, you as a parent, knowing that this is a passion for your child is already your W, Okay, you're talking to your child, you're engaged in their life, and you're figuring out that this is something that's important to them. And if it's important to them, it needs to be important to you. All right. And then just engaged it with them, whether it be you finding videos and y'all making stuff at home online, or you giving them $20 a week and they go into the supermarket and buying stuff that can fuel them to do it. Wow. If you don't have the time, here, I give you $15. I want you to make a dish for me every week. We go to the store together, you buy the ingredients. Friday night is your night, you making the dish. Don't force them to make dinner. Make a dish, make a snack, make a breakfast, make something you can share with your friends on Saturday, make something we can bring to grandma's house on Sunday. I'll make something that stays at the home. But then when they put it out there and they do it and they buy the stuff and they understand that you invested in them and their future and their passion, then you'll see the residuals. You'll see that. Bergen Community College also offers summer camps for culinary arts. So maybe in the summer of 2026, is that something your child is into? You can definitely reach out to Miss Tiffany. She can give us the information. We can reach out to you with some information about that. There's a lot of other culinary schools around. There's one in Bergenfield, the Bergen County Culinary School is run by a very good friend of ours, Miss Keisha. So shout out to her. She also has a wonderful program as well. There's other things we can definitely get into. So you have to be willing to receive the information, willing to receive the knowledge, and then willing to invest inside of your children.
Chef Aaron, first of all, he just dropped so many nuggets. I appreciate you so much. I had to kind of work with him with his schedule. This has been a couple of months in the making, but he's worth it, as you see, for the nuggets. Thank you for being a man of character and integrity, a man of honor, a legend who's creating a powerful legacy, not just for your family, but for the community. So I want to thank you so much for being on Tiffany's Tips. You've been a blessing to me. It's been such a gift to me just to watch your journey.
Thank you.
Because he's showing us how to do the darn thing. I hope that doesn't come against me, but now we stay loving Jesus. He does too. Stay loving Jesus. Remember, live on purpose, follow your passion. If your passion is cooking, get started, and remember to refill, because you can't pour from an empty cup. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Okay. So thank you again for being on Tiffany's Tips.
Thank you, Miss Tiffany. Thank you, Tiffany's Tips. I want to say we have a walking angel right here in front of us. The wealth of knowledge and the access to these tips that you are getting is not to be taken lightly. This is somebody who is going to the ground floor for these professional individuals and bringing them right to you to understand there is no separation. She's making sure the middleman is canceled out. These are from her heart to your mind right here. So make sure you take these things, and thank you for being a wealth of knowledge. Thank you for not quitting. Thank you for keep on going, for being that perseverance for yourself, for your family, and for everybody else. And I'm just going to say it. Tiffany is here with us right now. She's in school. She's doing it. She's applying herself. She's changing careers. She's becoming a pioneer. She's starting a vlog. She's literally a shining light within a beacon of our classroom. So we want to just make sure that we give these flowers to this individual, as well as to all her followers, and make sure we appreciate what is happening right now in front of us. Because one day she may not be on a phone. She may be on a television, and we won't get to appreciate it as much.
Well, thank you for that. And I pressed through because I even had my wisdom tooth pulled yesterday.
You see, so and we gotta
keep on pressing. But that ice, no swelling. But thank you again. Thank you for just giving me my flowers while I'm here. I appreciate you. God bless. Have a blessed day.